So 48 hours ago, I cut my hand really badly on a bottle of olive oil. Got 5 stitches going down here. And we're gonna try and pull off a barista shift one-handed. Let's see how it goes. Yeah, so this little cut here, very superficial. Didn't even notice that one had happened until like sometime much later in the hospital. I just thought that was a bit of blood on my hand. But along here, which is roughly here, is where the real damage happened. And I had to have the 5 stitches, which was very painful. Local anaesthetic to numb it. They injected right around it, and I was screaming like a little girl because it hurt. Bandaged up, 10 days, stitches can come out.
So what actually happened?
Friday afternoon, I was, you know how we pull things forward on the shelves? So I was doing that, and I noticed one of the olive oil bottles. Let me just show everybody what I mean. These bottles, wrong place. These bottles right here, the olive oil bottles, one of them was slightly empty, and I noticed, so I was like, oh, what's going on with that bottle? So I took it off the shelf. I see that it was cracked, but I didn't know how bad it was. So I just picked it up and I was going to put it in the bin, and as I was walking to the bin, it fell out of my hand, or so I thought. What actually happened was the bottle fell apart, and my instant reflex was to grab the bottle on its way down, but the top had fallen off of it and there was a big spike, and my hand went down straight onto it, and then there was just blood everywhere. Instantly, it was just bleeding everywhere. So yeah, it wasn't nice, and I spent 9 hours in the hospital with my hand above my head, holding it and like bandaged up, not as well bandaged as this because this was the hospital job. And then there was blood all up here the whole evening and afternoon from the original bandaging, where it just kept bleeding because I'd hit an artery. So it squirted. It was bad. But I'm all right now.
Sorry, mate.
That's all right. 2 cappuccinos, no worries. Regular milk?
Sure.
7.20, please.
Yes, I'm
Yeah.
ham and cheese, toasty sandwich.
Yeah, if you have a look under here, we've got a list, but ham and cheese, yeah, we can do that.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't even ask. I didn't hear you.
No, take
I'll take away. 2 cappuccinos. Panini.
Yeah, 2 ham and cheese, please.
Do it. Ham and cheese. No worries. It's £19, please. Don't worry, I'll make sure everyone's off camera. You're not on camera.
All right, thank you.
Just recording for YouTube. Yeah, do you want me to finish these and you do the sandwiches? Yeah, 2 ham and cheese panini, please. Thank you. Because you can do them, I can't.
Try again, yeah?
So I'm having to use my arm to open and close the steamer. But I always use my fingers here to test the temperature, so that's fine. But I can't use pressure on my hand, so we're having to find alternative ways to use that arm. And we can do latte art because I can manage to hold the cup. Although it's not going to be the best. So things take a little longer. Hey. Nice little heart on that one. Who can't work one-handed, eh? Ugh. There we are, 2 cappuccinos. And your sandwiches will just be a couple of minutes. Thanks. Hey, there you are. Just those 2. Sugar's just down here in this tray, mate, for you. 2 Fonzies, £6.40, please. These crisps are too addictive.
So good.
Yeah. The perfect mix between what's its and knickknacks, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Great.
Great.
Thanks.
Thank you, my dear. Have a good day. Cheers. Sort of using the hand. So I'm having to do things like this because I can't have any pressure here, so I can't use my thumb. Adapting. That's what we're doing, adapting. Have to adapt because I can't take the time off. Can't afford that. There we go. Hello, buddy. You all right? Arancino Norma, no worries. Oh, hand's getting a bit sore. That's awkward. Oh, Norma Arancini. Gluti Arancini Norma, £5, please, sir. Thank you very much. That's all right. Cheers, mate. You have a good day. Probably the last little coffee I'm doing now, guys. Oat milk. Oh, there's not enough in there. Red label for oat. Now I've shut it too much. Oh, it's because I'm going the wrong way. Dead hand. There we go. One hand steaming like a boss. Shut that back off with my arm. Oat milk. So we use a green cloth only for oat milk steam cleaning. Back in your box, mate. There we go. See, can we get some more latte art? Who needs 2 hands to do latte art, eh? And there you are.
Thank you.
Thank you very much, my dear. You have a good one. All right, so this is one of the things I have to do. Doing things one-handed, it's not easy, you know. But I can't really show you what I'm doing here, but using my whole arm to pull off that. Just make sure that's no holes in there. Yep, that's all good. But yeah, dead hand. That's good. The aubergines need to go away. So we'll put these. I can do that. That's lucky. We can do some stuff. We just can't do everything. We're going to put these away. So these aubergines aren't the best, but what we can do with those is we can cut them, slice them up, fry them up, and then they get used for the Norma panini sandwich. That needs to get washed. So that's present for you. Spoon to wash. All the other dishes are done. You've done those already. Thank you, my dear. So that's all good. This needs to go in the wash. Right, okay, we need to sort that out at some point. So this place actually looks not too bad now. All the fryer's done, good. Everything's closed. That one is off. All right, so.
I'm gonna give them some bread, yeah? It's all good to go. Because there's so much. Tomorrow is good.
Yeah, it's a good idea. And then these little bits that are left will be fine for a couple of days. So everything's almost done. Let's take out these. Yeah, they're not too hot. Arancini unit.
This one is from yesterday. Can you say till Tuesday?
No, it'll probably go. So if you want to take some home as well, by all means. We're going to grab the tongs to hold these. I'm going to take these over. This is how difficult things are with one hand. What else? So I can't really wrap anything. So I'm going to try and sweep. We're going to try and sweep. But I have to do it kind of. So I have to hold like this. I'm not really holding it. I'm just allowing it to guide. Oh, yeah, that actually kind of hurts. I'll get in here. But you see how I'm having to do this section by section. Things you have to do to adapt. I know some of this might not be the most riveting TV to watch, but I just wanted to show you how the processes that I have to go through to get stuff done. That can sit there, and that's fine. Oh, that's not where the broom goes. So that's that done. Oh, itchy, itchy. It's the only thing with having bandages on is they make you really itchy. Well, they do me anyway. Right, okay, I think everything. Oh yeah, we've got to empty this bin. So some things are almost normal. This is not quite normal, but it's not that bad. On the whole, most things have been all right, to be fair. That can go straight in the bin outside. Right, kitchen bin's emptied, yeah? Out to the bin. definitely can't use my bad hand to do that, to lift that. Now we're going to pull the tables and chairs in. Most things just take me a little bit longer. Hello. Yeah. Yeah, it's fine. Most things just take me a little bit longer to complete because I only have the one hand to do stuff. But I do have a lovely assistant who's helping me. All right, so guys, that's the end of the shift. I didn't get to show you the whole shift. It wasn't that busy, but we got there. I showed you some of the things that I had to deal with. Using these two fingers instead of these two. These two are now the thumb and forefinger. But on the whole, it wasn't too bad. There's a few tasks that I can't complete, but I won't be on my own, so anything that I can't do, other people will do for me. Thanks for watching, guys. Have a good one. See you in the next one.